What's good? What's good? It's your boy Matty Ice coming to y'all today, man. What's today? Today is 2018, man. I ain't been to y'all. Been with y'all since 2017. We're looking at January the 11th, 2018. Happy New Year to y'all. I just wanted to come do a quick video. Actually, I wanted to show everybody how to purchase on Coinbase and buy altcoins on Binance and the new exchange called Kucoin, because Binance hasn't been letting people register nor as Bittrex, but Kucoin is a new exchange that I like. Something like Binance, man, this allows you to actually refer people and earn their Q coins just like you can earn the Binance coins. Gonna get a little more into that, but just kind of wanted to share a little something with y'all, man. Let's get back with y'all. Been out and about, still doing my thing. Just haven't been making videos, but definitely been out in the community, man, showing people how to invest with Bitcoin. I'm not a financial advisor, but showing people how, let me say, to purchase Bitcoin, showing people what I'm doing and me and my team are doing to make money with Bitcoin, you know, from buying Bitcoins, trading them, and, you know, different systems and platforms that we're doing. But, you know, we'll get into a little more of that later, but let's keep it on track. I want to show y'all a couple pictures. This is actually me. If y'all can see this picture here, was doing a Bitcoin happy hour that we and some of my friends were doing. We do a happy hour. People come out to local, you know, bars or restaurants, hotels. We actually did one in a hotel. They had a restaurant and bar, come out, mix and mingle. Then we tell them how to purchase Bitcoin, talk about wallet security and just how big the Bitcoin space is, the whole crypto space, and show them that it's more than Bitcoin, and show them things that we do to make money with it. Just a couple pictures of some of the events that, you know, we had over the last couple weeks and stuff, man. I haven't been online, but like I said, you know, we definitely been putting in work out here. Showing people how to get Bitcoin, man. Again, one Satoshi at a time. You don't have to buy one whole Bitcoin, but you just definitely want to get in the game, buying Bitcoin, buying Litecoin. And now, you know, people wanting to figure out how to buy some of these altcoins. You know, I get a lot of questions. How do I buy Ripple? How do I get Tron or just whatever? People trying to get some of these lower cap coins. And, you know, just wanted to do a little video to show people how to do it, how to first purchase on Coinbase, and then from Coinbase, how you're able to transfer your coin, whether it's Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin Cash, from Coinbase over to an exchange and actually purchase these altcoins. So, you know, some of these lower cap coins. Today we're going to be making a purchase through Coinbase, and you know, Bitcoin transaction fees are higher. So if you are going to just be buying it to actually trade it for another coin immediately, I would say buy Ethereum or Litecoin and transfer it to the exchange. I would usually say Ethereum, because Ethereum usually trades against more pairs of cryptocurrency than Litecoin. Again, don't get too confused if you're new, but just trying to show you how to maybe save a couple of dollars and save some fees when you're doing transfers. It's going to cost you more to transfer Bitcoin. But if you're just buying Bitcoin and holding it at Coinbase, buy your Bitcoin. But if you're bringing fresh money in the game, like dry powder, to actually buy more cryptocurrencies with fresh money, it's best to just buy. To me, it's best to buy Litecoin or Ethereum and then transfer that Litecoin or Ethereum onto the exchange, and then do your trading to buy your coins to save on some of those transaction fees if Coinbase is what you use. I'm doing Coinbase for the demonstration. I prefer to use Gemini. Fees are a lot cheaper on Gemini. There's actually not a fee to transfer your Bitcoin out of Gemini. I love that. A lot of people use GDAX. GDAX is a Coinbase company, a lot cheaper as well. But Coinbase is usually the go-to, the main place that most people start. It's a lot easier for the newbie investor or newbie to Bitcoin, because you're able to just kind of buy it. You don't have to place orders and things like that, which you do have to place on these exchanges. But let me get back on track. Again, market's been crazy too. If anybody's been keeping up with it like me on a daily basis, Bitcoin has been a roller coaster as usual. I still think we're in a good place from where we came from just a year ago. Last 2017 January, it was $1,000. I don't think anybody, people did think it was going to hit 10,000 by the end of the year, which it did. And you look at all of these cryptocurrencies from where Ripple came from, Bitcoin Cash. We have new players in the top 10. Litecoin's down to number 6. Litecoin, some people think is down because they say it's $227. But those are people just getting in the game. But people who've been in it for a year know that this time last year, Litecoin was $3, $4. So if you were buying Litecoin then, you're very happy with the price where it is now. But everybody wants everything to go up overnight, And if you look at these prices, man, everything is down. Everything's in the red today. Everything is for sale. So this is a great day to bring fresh money into the game. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the best day to move cryptocurrencies that you already have in the game around, because everything is kind of down today. But that's just my philosophy. But it's definitely a great day to buy some cryptocurrencies with fresh money. That's what we're going to do. Now, bringing a lot of money into the game, just doing this for demonstrations today. But let's go over here to Coinbase. So first of all, you have Coinbase here. You can see you can purchase Bitcoin. For those who aren't familiar, I'm doing this for more of the, the new person into the game. So if you're already familiar with this, just bear along with me. You have Bitcoin here, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. Those are the 3 that you can buy on Coinbase. If you don't have a Coinbase account, you can look in the description below if you're looking at this on YouTube and actually get the Coinbase link. If you buy at least $100 worth of Bitcoin or Litecoin, or if you spend $100 on Coinbase, you'll get $10 in Bitcoin free with that link down at the bottom. So you have to go through the registration process. You definitely want to get that started, man. There's so many people trying to get into the cryptocurrency space that sometimes there's a delay on getting verified. So you definitely want to get verified on as many exchanges as possible once you're getting started, because you want to have different ways to be able to buy your Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and you want to have different ways to be able to get in and out of cryptocurrency. So open up a Coinbase exchange, open up a Gemini account, then also open up several different exchanges like Binance and Bittrex and Kucoin, other exchange that you can actually trade for other coins on. You just want to have options, so while you're in the process of opening up these accounts, go ahead and open up multiple ones if you're planning on really diving into this this crypto space. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to show you how to purchase on Coinbase. You can purchase after you set up your account. You're going to connect the bank account. You're going to connect the debit card. I would say connect both. For immediate transactions, you're definitely going to want to have the debit card there. Excuse me. The debit card is going to allow you to do instant purchases. If you do it through a bank transfer, a bank account, it's going to take 4 to 5 days for that actual coin, Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever, to show up in your wallet. So you wouldn't be able to make a move with it. You wouldn't be able to send it off here to buy another coin. But if you're just buying it and holding it, it really doesn't matter if you're leaving it in Coinbase. But if you're trying to transact with it and you want your coin immediately to move it off of Coinbase, you want to use a debit card. So what I'm going to be purchasing today is Litecoin. So you can see, don't hold much in Coinbase. Again, Coinbase is just where you buy. Once you're in the game, you're in the game. You can kind of transfer around to different wallets. Have your transaction history here. You can see bought and received some different things. Been on Coinbase for quite some time. But we're going to go to my accounts here. So this is how you actually purchase and send. So you want to go to your accounts. Once in accounts, again, you can see my transactions here. You can actually send and receive. So we're going to be dealing with Ethereum today. Have a little bit of Ethereum in here, so I can actually send this to an exchange. I actually want to buy a little bit. Hopefully I can buy it instantly. I want to send it over to an exchange, and I'm actually going to buy a coin called Tron. That's everybody's been talking about. Got a little bit. Just want to buy a little bit more. It ran up to 20. Had a 50% pullback. It's down to 10 cents today. Want to grab a little bit just to, for demonstration purposes, to show you all how to buy on Coinbase with your fiat currency, your US dollar, with your debit card, then take it from here and actually buy some of these other coins that everybody's interested in buying right now. Like the altcoins are the hottest things. Everybody wants to try to get some of these penny coins. They are good. You just have to know what you're doing, buying in some. If you're buying for the long term, know what the project is, or you're buying it just to try to make a quick flip, then sell it. But what I've learned sometimes, man, you can't lose buying Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and some of those top coins, because as Bitcoin runs up, sometimes you find out you would have been better off just holding your money in Bitcoin than you were trying to chase these other coins. So each person has a strategy. You just got to know what you're in it for and have a plan for what you're doing. Me, this year, I'm accumulating. I just want to try to buy, not really trading. May come out of some coins and may sell out a little bit for profits, but definitely want to hold on to coins. I experienced that last year when I sold coins too early. I bought Ripple when it was under a cent. It was like 7/10 of a penny, and took a little bit of profit, but definitely did not hold it to where it is now. And I had a whole lot of Ripple at less than a penny. Wasn't a big investment, but it was a whole lot of Ripple at that time that would be worth a lot of money right now. So not really into selling anything anymore, just more accumulation. And I think that's a great strategy, especially when you're putting your money in the coins that you think do have legit companies behind them and people who are running them that are, that can take these coins into the next 2 to 5 years. But definitely still want to stay on point and stay on top of things, because if something goes up a lot, you want to take profits. You still want to take profits. You just don't want to hold on to it. So if it goes up a lot, you want to take some profits, leave some coins in. So if it continues to rise, you can continue to gain profits, but you always want to take some profits and move it back into some of your stronger holdings like Bitcoin or Ethereum or something like that. But again, not financial advice. You definitely want to come up with your strategies. That's just some things that I do, but I'll ramble on all day. Let me get back to it. So we're going to purchase some Ethereum. Going to go to buy and sell here. Going to go to Ethereum. You're going to switch this to debit card. So with the debit card here, we're going to make a purchase. Going to purchase. No. How much do I want to buy today? I want to do 50. I'll do $75. $75. So purchasing $75 worth of Ethereum. You can see how much Ethereum I will get here for this price. Buy the Ethereum. And again, I'm gonna tell people about dollar cost averaging. When you come on the Coinbase website, you actually can repeat this buy, and you can set it for how often you wanted to do it: weekly, bi-weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly. And I think this is a great way, like if you're buying Litecoin and you're trying to just stack it, don't want to think about it. You know, you get paid every 2 weeks. You hit this button and say buy Litecoin, $50 worth every 2 weeks. And it's going to do it just like clockwork. This is a great way to do what's called dollar cost averaging. Definitely want to take advantage of that. If you're trying to stack your Bitcoin, you can just do that over a year, and I definitely think you'll be happy this time next year if you use this strategy. But not doing that today. We're just going to do an instant buy right quick. You can see there's a $2.99 fee. The total charge will be $75. I'm getting $72.01 worth of Ethereum. Instant buy. We're going to confirm it. Boom. Go back to my dashboard so we can see, has it updated yet? Let's go to my accounts. Ethereum. I did it wrong. See, it said it will arrive next Thursday. I thought for sure I was under debit card. I did not want to do that. It's all good. So what I want to do, I definitely didn't want to do that. Let's do this. We're gonna do this on camera. That's why we live. Let's go back. I want to buy some more. All right. So let's do this. I did have it on debit card. And it still is not doing it instant. That's crazy. It was on debit card because I see my did $75 and my weekly balances went down to $49.25. Yeah, see Capital One Bank and my debit card. Unless something has changed. Hold up, I'm tripping. Today is the 11th. Hold up, y'all. Where is it at though? My Ethereum. Okay. All right. I was about to say today is the 11th. Y'all saw that though. Had me tripped out for a second when it said it will arrive on the 11th. Usually it pops up right away so we can see the Ethereum is in the wallet name. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to send this Ethereum and we're going to send it over to, this is Kucoin, but I'm going to send it over to Binance and I'm actually going to buy Ethereum. So you come into Binance. If you don't have an account for Binance, they were having so many people signing up because so many people are coming into the crypto space that they were backed up. So they opened registration back up. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can actually come over here. It's free to sign up. You just have to actually give an email address to be able to sign up with Binance, and you'll be ready to deposit and withdraw and exchange on Binance. It's very quick and easy. Once you get in here, Binance is a Hong Kong exchange, and I like what I've seen so far. Binance is doing their thing. So we're going to come to funds. We're going to do a deposit here. Excuse me, getting a little parched over here, running my mouth. Sipping on a little bit of Ciroc, if you don't mind. So we're going to do a deposit of Ethereum right here. Where's ETH? We're going to deposit some Ether. So you get your address right here. You hit this to copy your address. We're going to go back to Coinbase. It's that simple. I hope I didn't move too fast on y'all here. So it's that Binance exchange. So if you don't have a Binance exchange, again, create a Binance exchange. Once you're here in the Binance exchange, the first thing you'll need to do to be able to trade is to fund your account. So you come to funds. I'm going to go to deposits and withdrawals. Sometimes I move a little fast. Sometimes I talk a little slow. You know, it is what it is. But we're going to deposit Ethereum in this joint. So hit deposit, copy the address. Then we're going to go back to Coinbase. So once you're here, you're going to want to send. So we're going to send Ethereum from here. So we want to paste that address in the box for the Ether address as a check. It's letting you know it's a good address. You always want to double check, even though you get a check there. It could be wrong. It's just saying a check that it is an Ether address. That's the only thing is giving a green light for. So we're going to send all of this. Send max. So you can see I'm sending that. There is a fee of $2.14, which is cheaper than sending Bitcoin at the moment. Litecoin probably would have been cheaper, but the only reason I didn't buy and send Litecoin was because what I'm trying to buy doesn't have a pair match with Litecoin, so I would then have to exchange it for Litecoin, for Bitcoin or Ethereum once it's in the exchange, once it's on Binance. So that's why I just bought Ether, so I can go straight into the exchange and use my Ether to buy the Tron, if that makes sense. If not, watch the video again and you'll get it. All right, confirm send. Let me just I did copy and paste, always double check the address. You can see it ends with 7979, begins with OXF4. OXF4 7979. We're sending that amount of Ether. We're going to confirm. Transaction is on its way. Beautiful. So if we refresh this page, it logged me out. Not sure why I did that, but again, we are live on here. So let's see with my deposits here. Let's refresh. So sometimes Ether takes a little bit of time to come in. We're going to have to view these withdrawals. The confirmation, and then I want to log back into Coinbase. Then I want to check my balance in a couple of minutes. We should be there. Go to history. I think on the app it has a pending deposit section. Go back here to deposits and withdrawals. I'm going to actually pause it for a second so y'all don't have to wait for this until the Ethereum actually shows up in my balance. Should be a couple of minutes. So I want to pause this for a moment. See how I do. I pause it. All right, welcome back. Log back in to Coinbase. You can see Ether takes a little bit longer than Litecoin, faster than Bitcoin, but the Ether network is a little backed up, so sometimes it doesn't happen instantly. But as you can see, my deposit history is still confirming. Go back over to Coinbase. You can see it's still pending. You actually can click on it here. That's the transaction. If you wanted to, you can click on view transaction. That will take you to the Ethereum blockchain. We actually can see the transaction on the blockchain, see it's confirming and everything like that. So the money will be available in Binance shortly after everything goes through. Binance has to do what they have to do on their end to make sure it's a good transaction. So that should be up soon. As soon as it is, I actually finished with this trade. So still confirming. So once that confirms, I'll come back and we'll continue with the video, and I'll show you exactly how to purchase on Binance. So a couple more minutes and we should be good to go. All right, cool. Welcome back. So, as you can see, the Ethereum has been deposited. So we're ready to go make a trade. So let's move over to the exchange. So most people are going to do that basic exchange. I'm going to show you the easiest way to come in here and actually purchase some of these coins. Go to the basic exchange. So for those who aren't familiar, if you're looking for coins that you want to research and buy, this is where you go. You go to coinmarketcap.com. You actually can see all types of different coins here, from Tron, which you're going to be looking at, to another coin that I like, ADA, Cardano. Everybody's asking about Ripple, Ethereum Classic. Another one I like, Omise Go, EOS. So you can come in here and find out about these coins, find out about their website. Go to the website, find out about the company, do your due diligence, who's running it, see the prices and find out what exchanges and different things they are on right from this website here, coinmarketcap.com. So let's go back over here. Again, I said I want to look into purchasing some Tron with Ethereum. So here we go right here. We're already actually on the page. Let's take a look. So in order to make this purchase, I'm going to keep it super simple. Don't get too confused when you come to this page. Most people look at this and say, oh my goodness, what is this right here? Especially if you're not used to placing orders or doing anything. You're used to something that looks like Coinbase, so you're able to just go in and buy and sell. Very simple. That's why you pay higher fees on Coinbase, just for that reason, because of it's more user friendly. Pay for that. Come over here to these different exchanges. These higher exchanges are going to look, some of them look a little different. We can turn this into a night view, so it's actually dark on here when you go to the advanced screen. But to come here and buy, you can do what's called a limit order. This we're actually able to set a price, and the price will be filled until you cancel it. You can do what's called a stop limit order. This is if you want to buy at a certain price, it'll be triggered, and then the limit order will be filled once it reaches the price that you set. This is also how you do what's called a stop loss, when you want to set a price after you already enter the trade and own some of the token. You actually can set a stop loss so that it will sell for a price once a price is either reached, or if it falls below a certain price, it'll do a sale. But if you just want to come here and buy quickly, that's what we're going to do today. It's very easy. You would come here and you would buy at the market price. You would hit buy at hit market. Don't have to enter a price, so it's going to buy it at the best available next price. So you come here and you can say you want to use 25% of your Ether. You can use 50%, 75%, or we can do all. And I actually do like this exchange because the fees are a lot cheaper. You actually pay your fees in what's called the BNB tokens, the Binance token. So you can see I'm actually paying half of what I would be paying. The fee would be 0.1% for a fee, but because I'm paying with tokens that I already have on here, I'm only paying 0.05%. So that's a good way to actually save some fees. You can actually get these BNB tokens by actually buying them. You can trade them. Those tokens are traded here. I think that's a good token to own. I believe Binance is going up. Or you actually get those tokens by referring people. And as people come on here and do trades, you actually earn those BNB tokens. So that's another reason why I definitely like Binance. They have that concept of, sharing, and for sharing their platform, they pay you for it. This day and age, we don't get paid for the content that we provide on Facebook and other social media platforms. That's why I definitely love platforms that have that referral structure. So we're going to come here. I'm actually going to purchase 100% of this Ether and buy Tron. You see, that's going to get me 772 Tron at the price that it's currently selling for. So it's actually going for 10 cents. You can see right here the last price is 10 cents. It's actually down a little. Well, it's actually up a little bit over the last 24 hours, but it's actually down over the last week. It was actually up quite a bit. It was up as high as, I believe, 22 cents. But we're going to place this order and we're going to buy. So you can see succeeded. You can see the Ethereum has gone down, my Ethereum balance, but now you can see I have 727 Tron in here. So that's pretty much the way you do it. So you actually could, I can do another video, but you actually can do just your stop loss now that you're in the trade. So if you want to actually sell it, if it goes below a certain price, you can set one of those, and then you also can set a stop loss for it if it actually goes up to a certain price and you want to actually sell it if it hits a certain number that you're going for. So I'll do another video explaining exactly how to do that. You can mess around with it. It's not that hard to figure out once you kind of get into it. Sometimes it can be a little intimidating when you come on here and you see this graph moving and number changing and things like that. But just come on here and mess around with it, and you definitely understand it. This is just showing people who are buying and people who are selling. You know, and it shows the last price, the amount of tokens that they're buying, and the amount of ether that it costs. So you can actually see these prices changing right before your eyes. So you can come on here and just kind of study it, just check it out, especially if you're new to the game. But that's basically how you buy these alt tokens. So there's different ones. So you can come here and see what you want to buy. You know, different people are looking at different tokens, you know, from Ripple to Tron, Fun Token, Dent, a lot of that's DNT. You're actually looking at XVG, down to 14 cent. That's that Verge token, Basic Attention token. That's been up. ADA, which is Cardano, that's been up to as much as $1. Lisk, IOTA, Tron, Neo, Litecoin, OMG. PPT, which is Populous, that is a great one right there. That came, I remember when it was $3. They actually do things that banks are doing now. They do invoicing for companies. You can come here and buy Ripple, XRP. There's a lot more. Those are just the favorites, but there are a lot of different options right here in Binance. So sign up for Binance and start buying some of these tokens. Definitely buy your Bitcoin and your Litecoin and Ethereum. I think those are going to be mainstays. But if you want to diversify and buy into some of these tokens and some of these companies who are going to be the Googles and the Amazons of the crypto space who are just getting started, you can come in and buy some of their tokens for pennies on the dollar compared to what they're going to be worth 1 year from now. And before I go, I'm just going to show you this one here. Kucoin, I definitely like what I see so far with them. You can come in here and purchase the same way. You would do your deposits. You come do deposit the same way, send it here, deposit, withdraw. I haven't actually done any trades on here, but they're similar to Binance. Once you use one exchange, you kind of get used to them. Most of them are about the same. They operate a little bit different, but you would do the same thing. You would click a deposit. It would give you an address. You would copy and paste that address, and it will give you your history. So it works just about the same. You can come here and click on other coins and deposit and withdraw the exact same way. Definitely like this platform here, and I like the fact that they do have a token as well. This token, I believe, is going to go up in value if you're ready. And then actually, once you're here, you can go to the markets. They have a pretty nice platform here, and you actually can see it works the same way. You would come here, you would see the graph. You have your buys and your sells. So you have to put a two-factor authentication here even to actually place an order. So I have my Google Authenticator on, so I can place my code there, submit it, and I'll be ready to trade. So I hope this video was helpful. In the description below, you'll be able to find a link to Coinbase if you're not already set up on Coinbase. Also, I would recommend going to Gemini Exchange and setting up a account there. Then you can actually set up an account with Binance and Kucoin. You can find my link in the description below. Again, I hope this video was helpful. Be doing more videos showing you how to buy and sell different things, and some videos on maybe some ICOs that I want to get involved in, and just just general crypto talk. So it's your boy Matty Ice Cold Crypto, and I'm out. Y'all have a great evening.